America, the United States of America had one of the biggest drone bases in Agadas, in Niger. Yeah, this thing was, oh, they're going to fight Islamists and all that. No. Insecurity has been much worse where you have foreign bases by this foreign countries. The reason France is causing to Nigeria and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is allowing them to, and we will resist, is because they are looking for a place to situate their military base after being kicked out. We in the north, which is a place they are looking to locate these bases, we in the north will vigorously resist any foreign military boots on our soil. So, Mr. President, you need to know, we do not have any historical ties, defense or economic or linguistic with France. And all this causing the French are doing, the reception they gave Mr. President was fit for a king. He will not get that if he goes to England or the United States or anywhere in the world. What is France getting for that? France wants three things. One, it wants right to concessions to exploit our minerals, which are predominantly in the north, which is what they've been doing in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. Number two, they want concessions in oil and gas. Oh, that's why they said, oh, I heard the spokesman of the president saying, oh, Total is going to invest 750 million in gas. And I ask myself, is this true or is this fiction? Because this same Total, 17 months ago, 16 months ago in July, exited Nigeria and sold all its stake at 860 million to a Mauritius-based company and left. Their reasons were, oh, sabotage, theft, oil spillage, and high cost of lawsuits. So what has changed in 16 months that they're coming back again? After selling 860 million and left town, or they're coming to invest 750 million, we were told. It's not going to happen. So they're looking for three things. They are looking to come and exploit our mineral resources predominantly in the north. They are looking to explore oil and gas, which they ran away from, and they are coming. And number three, most importantly, most worrying, and everybody in Nigeria, I beg you to lend me your ears. We will resist vehemently any attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to allow any foreign military base on our soil, particularly in the north, because it's going to be a harbinger of trouble. All these lacura things you're hearing, it is the French that started all of this things. They started all of this things. Wherever France was in West Africa, there's no peace. Why would President Bola Ahmed Tinubu bring them back without consulting anybody? So, military base, France or America or any country will be resisted vigorously by all of us, because this is a country we love, and we're not going to allow recolonization of this Nigeria like they've done in the other countries. In Hausa, there is a saying, in kaga gemu dan uwanka ya kama wuta, ka sa naka ruwa. If you see the beard of your neighbor catches fire, put water, dampen water on yours. Well, France has put fire all over the Sahel. And we are inviting them into our household? No, we are not going to do that. Business, do that. And it has to go through due process. And I'm calling on our sleepy, do-nothing 10th Assembly to wake up to its responsibility. They are the ones we elected. They are the ones who should checkmate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in all the opaque things he's been doing. He disappears into France for working holiday, and nobody knows what he's going to do there. Like he's being called for consultation. This is a democracy, not a military rule. And we need to know what our government and our president is taking us into. But foreign military base is a no-no. And exploiting our mineral resources behind our back is not going to happen. It's going to be transparent, there's going to be open bid, and all of us stakeholders must be involved in this. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Professor Usman, thank you.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things, politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The person you're listening to was Professor Usman Yusuf, former Executive Secretary, National Health Insurance Scheme, and part of the think tank of Northern Intelligentsia, telling you the mind of the North about the cozy relationship between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the French government. Now, the world watch, and Nigerians included, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was received like a king in Paris. And Professor Usman is saying that that reception is not ordinary. It was to extract concession from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Nigerian government and Nigerian people. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it has been very curious why he loves Paris and France so much. Perhaps because he wants to have a privacy during his private time, he likes to go to Paris. Perhaps it's because in Paris there will be no distraction for him. Remember when he used to go to London? People like Reno or Mokri will gather some crowd to protest against him. There are praying eyes of Nigerians. London is populated with a large number of Nigerians. So the president's movement could be easily monitored. In Paris, I don't think Nigerians are that many in Paris or in France in general. So perhaps he felt he could have much more privacy there. But this is not about the privacy of the president. It is about the president of Nigeria, who is the chairman of Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, cruising up to France at a time because of his inability to manage ECOWAS. ECOWAS have been torn apart by him as chairman. Now, what Professor Usman is saying is that, look, the French has burned bridges with these colonial territories in the past: Mali, Chad, Niger, Burkina Faso, all these places. They are being chased out of the military bases they have there. What was the implication? The implication is that France is looking for new partners in West Africa. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it appears, has offered himself and his country to give France what it has lost in Mali, what it has lost in Chad, what it has lost in Niger, what it has lost in Mali, in Burkina Faso. Now, you will ask yourself, this ECOWAS that you inherited as the chairman had already been torn apart. People were thinking that the Nigerian government and the Nigerian president and the chairman of ECOWAS will do things to bring back these countries that have left ECOWAS. But what Nigeria is doing by the kind of cozy relationship it has developed with the French government is that Nigeria is telling Mali, you can go to hell. Nigeria is telling Burkina Faso, you can go to hell. Nigeria is telling Niger, you can go to hell. Nigeria is telling Chad, you can go to hell. We don't care. We don't care to bring you back to ECOWAS again. Because what are you trying to achieve? And what is French playing at? That they want to show how entertaining they can be to the president of the most populous country in Africa. Telling them that you are a small country, Burkina Faso. You are a small country, Mali. You are a small country, Niger. You are a small country, Chad. Look at we now. We have the biggest country in Africa on our side. That's really what I think France is playing. And then France is looking for military base. That's what Professor Yusuf is talking about. Usman Yusuf is talking about. That all these things are all this reception and that are fit for a king that they gave to Tinubu is to ensure that Nigeria becomes a playground of the French military. That they are looking for a new military base in the Sahel, and they believe that Nigeria can be able to provide it. But sorry for them. This is because whether we like it or not, the North, when the North sneezes, Nigeria catches cold. People may not like it, but that is the truth. North have served notice to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, speaking through Professor Usman Yusuf, that whatever game that Tinubu is playing with France, that he should count the North out of it. And the topmost priority, from his understanding, is that they are looking to set up a military base. And that military base, they are eyeing northern Nigeria. Now, northern Nigeria is serving notice to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that there is no space in the north for a French business military base. No place in the north. That the north will resist it. And when the north say they will resist something, you know that they will resist it. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought to know this. And he has to know this because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. The only military base he can set up now that can work is if he set it in the southwest. They have space in Lagos. They have a space in southwest. Perhaps they may allow it. But I know that a lot of southwest intelligence will not allow southwest to be a playground for the French military. I know that for a fact. There will be a lot of people in the southwest that will resist it. Of course, it can't be in the southeast because already the southeast don't have space. Southeast don't have space. It can be in the south-south because already south-south cannot accommodate that. Where you have large expanse of land in Nigeria today that can accommodate something like that. Because already you know that there is a lot of thousands of ungoverned space in the north that could easily be turned into a military base by any foreign entity. But the north, by the message served by Professor Yusuf, is that there is no space for military base in the north. They are serving that message for Tinubu to be aware and for the French to know that they know what they are planning to do, that they know that all these receptions that are fit for a king that are being organized for Tinubu, that they know their target is not on Nigeria. and that there is no space in northern Nigeria for a military base. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought to have known that the North, when they don't want anything to happen in their territory, will pursue it and ensure that it doesn't happen. For instance, you and I know that shortly after there was a coup in Niger Republic, a few months after Tinubu became president, was sworn in as president, even members of his foreign team had not been constituted. The president was already threatening to invade Niger to reinstall the democratically elected president that the military junta was sacked. And he was serious about it. But when the North sneezed and said, no, we have good relationship. There is a traditional relationship between Northern Nigeria and Niger Republic, that we're not going to have this. We cannot allow you to use our space to attack Niger Republic. We have cultural ties with these people. We have linguistic ties with these people. You cannot invade there. You cannot. And of course, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who it was alleged at the time that he was being pushed by France to react and chase out the military junta from power and restore the democratically elected president. But when the North made it very clear, northern lawmakers, northern governors, and northern states, that they cannot have it, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had to kowtow. In other words, what Professor Yusuf has said is that France have entered bad market. If their reception for Tinubu and all those things they did for him was for a military base, they have lost out. That's what the North is saying. We can't have you in our territory. We know what you have done in Mali. We know what you have done in Niger. We know what you have done in Burkina Faso. We know what you have done in every other colonial territory that you have been in charge. We can't allow you here, because anywhere you are, you brought nothing but underdevelopment and insecurity. That's the message that they have passed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And it's also important that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought to have been much more careful in being cozy to France, knowing that your neighbors have been rejected by France, and you also, you are in a country that is fighting insurgency. You are surrounded by French countries, former colonial French countries that are daggers drawn with France, and now you are being friendly with France. What message are you sending? It means that these people, even if they see any harm coming against Nigeria through Boko Haram and every other thing in their territory, they may decide to ignore it and allow Nigeria to burn. Meanwhile, France is far away. Like Prof Usman pointed out, those who think that France can come and help Nigeria in case of any crisis, terrorism crisis, should think again, because France, even with their military base, had not been able to couldn't stop insurgency in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and all these Sahel regions, until these people now took matter into their own hands and used military to chase out the democratically elected government, and are now fighting the insurgents themselves to see how they can recover their country back. and they blame France for part of the crisis they are having. And Nigeria is getting too close to France, to the French government, thereby sending a signal that we want to harm them. Because what is the essence of being too close to France when other ECOWAS countries, French-speaking ECOWAS countries, have distanced themselves from France? What's the essence? Except for the fact that you want to get something from France, and the French want to get something from Nigeria, and the North have served notice that we know what they are looking for. They are looking for their land to make military base, but they are not going to do it. That Tinubu can continue to have any cozy relationship he wants with France, but northern Nigeria should be counted out of it in terms of his territory being used for military base, or in terms of French coming in to exploit its solid minerals. I think the message is clear. The onus is now on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to see how you convince his French partners that, look, North said it's a no-no, that they are not going to allow any military base in their territory. Even the so-called economic interest that Bayon Anoga said that Nigeria will benefit, that they are going to bring in over 700 million investment in oil and gas. Professor Yusuf, countered it by reminding all of us that the Total had already left Nigeria. So what are they claiming that they are coming back? But we know that every time Tinubu travels, these people cook up stories of what they think that Tinubu had achieved. That was how when he went to Saudi Arabia, they say, oh, Saudi Arabia is going to supply Nigeria with dollars to boost Nigeria's economy, and that they are coming to invest in our refineries. Till date, nothing was done. Go and check newspaper report when Tinubu visited Saudi Arabia. They said they are going to bring in the dollars to boost, to strengthen the naira, that they are coming to invest in Nigerian oil. It was all lies. Maybe I will put a screen of newspaper screenshot on when Tinubu went to Saudi Arabia, and they claimed that Saudi Arabia is bringing in dollars to strengthen the naira because naira was going down. But that's by the way. So in all, Tinubu's and the French plan, if any, to set up military base in northern Nigeria has now collapsed like a pack of cards. I don't know what you think about this presentation by Professor Usman Yusuf, but whatever is your view, let us know at the comment section. The romance between Tinubu and the French government. What is your view on this? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.